When I saw this news, my stomach dropped for a second. Because this is one of those situations that doesn't look like it involves us at first. But the more you think about it, the more you realize it could completely shake up the NFC. And maybe, just maybe, open a door for the Niners. We all know how tight our Super Bowl window is right now. Every offseason move matters. Every contract decision matters. And when a star player in our conference gets caught in contract drama, you better believe it affects us. Something big is brewing in Dallas. And if things go sideways the way they sometimes do over there, this could get very interesting for San Francisco. Before we get into all of it, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. The 49ers Nation Report is still new, and I'm only asking real faithful to join us. If you truly believe this team is going back to the Super Bowl next season, this is your home. Let's build this thing together. All right, so here's what's going on. According to Adam Schefter, the Dallas Cowboys are planning to place the franchise tag, worth $28 million, on wide receiver George Pickens next month. And on the surface, that makes sense. You don't let a star walk for nothing. But here's where it gets interesting and messy. Pickens is coming off a monster season. 93 receptions, 1,429 receiving yards. He straight up outplayed CeeDee Lamb during the 2025 regular season. And that's not me exaggerating, that's production. Originally drafted in the second round of the 2022 NFL Draft out of University of Georgia, he's developed into a legitimate number one receiver. Not a number two, not a gadget guy, a true alpha. Now here's the problem. He wants to stay in Dallas. He's said that. But he also admitted that the price went up. And you know what that means. He knows his value. And if the Cowboys slap the tag on him without a long-term extension in place, that's where the drama starts. Because if there's one thing we've learned about owner Jerry Jones, he doesn't exactly avoid chaos. They already traded Micah Parsons last August, so this isn't some stable, calm front office situation. If Dallas drags their feet and doesn't get a deal done before July 15th, which is the deadline to negotiate a long-term extension after the tag, Pickens could absolutely get frustrated. And once a star receiver gets frustrated, that's when trade requests start floating around. That's where the tag and trade scenario comes in. Now let's bring this back home to the Bay. The San Francisco 49ers aren't swimming in cap space. We all know that. But we also have real questions at receiver right now. Jawan Jennings could be gone this offseason. Brandon Ayuk is likely to be cut. And while Ricky Pearsall looks like a long-term weapon, we're still talking about potential, not proven dominance. You've got Brock Purdy entering a crucial stretch of his career. You've got Christian McCaffrey coming off one of his best seasons on the ground and winning Comeback Player of the Year. The offense is built to win right now. But if Ayuk is gone and Jennings walks, are we really comfortable going into Week 1 without a true physical, game-breaking number one outside receiver? Now here's the twist. There's even talk about potentially reuniting with Deebo Samuel. And I love Deebo. We all do. But if we're being honest as fans, the explosive, dominant, boundary threat version of Pickens right now might elevate this offense to another level. Imagine Pickens lined up outside, Pearsall developing, McCaffrey in the backfield, Purdy distributing the ball in a system that already creates separation and space. That's scary. That's Super Bowl level scary. Would it cost assets? Absolutely. Would it require cap maneuvering? For sure. But if Dallas mismanages this and Pickens becomes available, I don't want to sit back and watch another contender grab him while we say, man, we should have been in that conversation. Because let's be real, Our Super Bowl window is not forever. We've been knocking on the door. We've been right there. And sometimes the difference between winning it all and coming up short is one elite weapon. If the Cowboys let this situation spiral and a tag and trade becomes real, the Niners have to at least explore it. This isn't about fantasy football moves. This is about maximizing a championship window while Purdy is still ascending and McCaffrey is still elite. Now here's the bottom line. Dallas has until July 15th to figure this out. If they lock him up long-term, cool, drama over. But if they don't, the NFC might shift in a hurry. And if there's even a crack in that door, I want John Lynch kicking it open. Because this team is too close to play it safe. Let me know what you think. Would you trade for Pickens if the opportunity is there? What would you give up? Drop it in the comments. And if you're a real member of the faithful, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to 49ers Nation Report. The channel is new, and I only want people here who truly believe this team is going back to the Super Bowl next season. If that's you, you're in the right place. Let's ride.